Okay, listen, I spoiled a little bit for myself. I heard that the main character is Sargon, someone that's rescuing the Prince of Persia. But this video right here is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown official reinventing of Prince of Persia, Ubisoft, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get into it because I heard Prince of Persia is like an anime right now, and I got to check it out. Sargon, I'm not going to lie. Hold up. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Hold up. Let's look at Sargon. Let's give Sargon a good look. Look at Sargon. Loki looks like he could be my brother. Look like me for real? Nah. But bro, the images are looking fire. The game is looking really cool. Is it actually out? It's on the Switch. Did it launch? I never seen anything about it, so let's check it out. I don't know if it launched, but let's check out the dev video. Do I have it saved? I gotta switch it over to finished. Yeah. Animation's already looking stellar.
We really want to bring an action platformer and to respect from the beginning the DNA of this brand.
Of course, this new entry could be super modern, super fresh. And I think this is the reunion of those two things. Our expertise in platforming games and our strong desire to be sure that this is a true Prince of Persia game.
Is that a parry? I like that.
Combat system, acrobatic, puzzle, narration. So we knew that because of our experience on Rayman, that we can bring such kind of experience in,
oh my
2D.
gosh.
But
I like that they referenced Rayman because I was actually just talking about how Rayman was one of those games that was like, I don't know, I can't remember it being too good or too bad. I just remember liking it as a kid. But I played Prince of Persia, so seeing it in this format feels a little different because the other Prince of Persia games were 3D.
core experience is a Prince of Persia game.
The core. Oh, I can see the anime right there now. Now I'm seeing it.
Sargon is a brand new character in Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. He's the youngest of the Immortals. The Immortals are an elite warrior team.
Ah, this is the screenshot we've seen. Okay.
Fought and won many battles together.
Let's go then.
We don't embody the prince. The prince is the one.
Was that voice actor Travis?
We don't embody the fought
Probably
and
not, probably
won
not.
many battles together.
Let's go then.
We don't embody the prince. The prince is the one we have to rescue.
That's crazy.
That's one of the different surprises that you will encounter in the Lost
So that's
Crown.
what I spoiled
The
for myself.
Moncaf, which is the place where the adventure takes place. There's a curse. Time seems to be mixed up, doesn't follow anymore its natural flow. The story that one character will live will be different in terms of timeline than the story of his friend. So sometimes the consequences and the causes are mixed up.
How is that possible? They left not long before us.
The starting point was to immerse ourselves in the Persian culture and legacy, which is so rich. When you learn, you have a strong emotion, you are amazed. You want to translate that feeling to the players.
Dude, the concept art is
feeling
beautiful.
of exploring something new. And we get our inspiration from real places, like palace or temple, and even some natural landscape, like the Iranian forest, which is a real forest.
It was really fresh to have a forest in the franchise of Prince of Persia. I think it will surprise the players. And we have also living elements, like platforms that ask you to shoot to activate it. We think that for Prince of Persia it's very important to have demanding platforming.
Yeah.
You have level designers that are very expert of platforming because they worked on Rayman and things like that. And we also try to have gameplay elements that are unique. So like the bells you have to shoot to reveal platform. When you create this kind of gameplay element, we have a lot of ideas, so you understand that you could do a navigation puzzle, you could do very tricky platforming, and even you could use it in combat. If you have enemies on it, you just have to shoot the bell and let the enemy fall in the spikes, things like that. I think the strength of our game is that we have characters that is really easy to handle, so we can easily mix combat and platforming.
Woo, bro, this looks
like
a little bit
compare
difficult.
everything that is tied to platforming and combat to a music partition. I see a half and quarter and whole everywhere. And that was something that we use a lot
That's sick. If I'm reading what he just said right, he's seeing the movement as music, almost like Uzui from Demon Slayer, but he's seeing the music sync up with, like, at least the flow of the music is going with the flow of the actual movement in the game, like a dance, which is
I see a half and quarter and whole
like
everywhere. And that was something that we use a
Like
lot
he's-
for
oh,
platforming and
that's-
combat.
the rhythm.
Sense of rhythm.
Oh, that's sick.
Freedom.
Oh, the fact that he said that.
Activity was the term that were defining the combat system. Everything is tied to a Sargon personality. He's
was-
like inventing his own
Movement. Oh, I
It
love
was really
that.
important to have the same approach between the way he's moving and the way the
Ooh,
player
I
can
love it,
execute
bro.
their combos.
So back in the days, Sand of Time had pushed
Sand of
the
Time,
boundaries standards with a nice and smooth animation. So of course, for the last round, we are aiming the highest animation quality as possible. And the
I
goal
see
is
that.
to have a really smooth, challenging and responsive gameplay. All the gameplay animation is based on keyframe. Keyframe animation is the way to animate without motion capture. You create everything actually. You just take the puppet, design the line of action, the nice shape of the character and bring it to life. This allows us to masterize the timing and make it more
Cartoony.
If you ask for two actors to grab one by the head and launch it, it's not just possible. So you can create everything with keyframe.
Keyframe. Oh, I see
It's
the
really
anime.
important for us to make sure that this game is modern and respect players' cleverness and autonomy. To be sure that our players feel free to decide what is their next objective, because this is a genre where you are in isolation. This is a feel that you had in the first Prince of Persia.
So it's very important to always give information to players. Sometimes it's obvious, like big gating and big landmarks.
The flip off the pole, like the little thing he did, reminded me so much of the flip from the other games.
Sometimes it's been more subtle. It lets the player discover the consistency of the world and how everything is connected.
That's sick.
What we have developed is a lot of things.
That looks so cool.
Everything is connected. Information to players. Sometimes it's obvious, like big gating and the big landmarks. Sometimes it's been more subtle. It lets the player discover the consistency of the world and how everything is
Oh,
connected.
that's so badass.
What we have developed is a lot of things. A new lore, new characters, a new combat system, a new art direction, a new narration. So it's something very important to say that this team has made a wonderful job on still working hard to bring a top quality game. Very important to talk about them.
I see the anime. Nah. You guys went off.
Team
Oh.
has made a wonderful job on still working hard to bring a top quality game. Very important to talk about them.
Dude, I feel like Sargon for real. Ah, I love it. You guys went off. January 18th, 2024. Okay, so it's not out yet. Dude, I love it. Dude, I'm feeling a little bit Persian, bro. I like it. I don't even know what to say, bro. When it comes to the animations, you guys definitely got it on lock. Him explaining the music and everything. First of all, they all did good, but him explaining the rhythm, it's synced with like the movement, bro. That is like, I love that because I felt like myself trying to explain certain things in reality, bro. And like you guys are definitely capturing it with this game. I could see it, and in it, everything looks fluid. Like, you can definitely tell that they are like, and this is coming from what I'm seeing so far. You can tell that they're proud of this, and I feel like with games, when it comes to 2D platformers, I love this because like working with the people who made Eldoran, you guys are dope over there. 2D platforms, you can expand on such art, like they were talking about with the environments and stuff, and like the culture they're trying to include. Like don't sleep on the background and all the moving elements to the background to make the world feel real. And then you got this going on in the foreground. It almost looks like a movie, like you're literally playing a movie. The movie is Sargon, you know, and it's cool. Like these like corridors in the background and stuff. Well, that wasn't a corridor, but like the whole open call it an open corridor, but open environment in the background. And like, the only, like, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if stuff shifts around and stuff, but dude, it looks cool. It looks cool. And yeah, and dude, that like sparkle in the eye, they really did went off with the animation, bro. Look at that. Oh. And then the blue, like the almost like the frequency lines around the character, like the they were really going for modern, bro. An error, like, but I like it. I like it. They went in. And so, is the character himself immortal? Do they like mess with time, or I wonder. See, I want to get into the lore of the game. I'm really enjoying. Yeah. Give me like, if this video ever, now that'd be crazy, if I say this and then it comes back to bite me. But if this video gets 100 likes, I'll do the tips of my hair this kind of reddish brown, and I'll get the little lock clips to put in my hair, the lock ornamentals. Shoot, I will, if I ever come back and this video has 100 likes, I will dress as Sargon for Halloween if I can. That'd be sick. I mean it. That's my word. It'd be insane to come back to this and literally have to dress up for him as Halloween, but that would be so sick. He looks super cool. You guys went off. You guys sound passionate, and the game looks good from what I can see. And will I be playing it? Yes, sir. Anyways, much love and light. I'll see you in the next one, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm out of here. Peace.